Tune into Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
Opening day of the second cricket test between India and England. India, after being put into bat first with 310 for the loss of 5 wickets at close of play today, with captain Shubman Gill unbeaten on 114, along with Ravindra Jadeja with 41, and they both put on 99 runs unbroken partnership for the 6th wicket, and another absorbing day of Test cricket. Honours broadly even at the close, and you would have to say, though, with a very new ball and an all-rounder back tail, this pair have plenty to do tomorrow to make their overnight position count. For now, it's Shubman Gill's moment as he marks his second test as India's captain with his second 100. A 99-run stand with Ravindra Jadeja ensured England post the double. Whammy didn't become another dramatic lapse to match those we saw at Headingley. England will be happy enough with their work. Chris Woakes was the pick of England attack and could have had many more with a bit of luck, while Cars and Shoaib Bashir toiled hard too. After being put into bat first, India lost their first wicket. The century maker in the second inning of first test, KL Rahul, departs after scoring just 2. He faced 26 balls and could only score 2 runs, and he was clean bowled by Chris Woakes, played onto the stump of a ball angling in, taking an inside edge onto his stump, and he was out for 2 runs. Then the second wicket fell at 95. Yes, the second wicket partnership of 90 balls between Karun Nair and Yashasvi Jaiswal. Yes, Karun Nair 31 of 50 and Yashasvi Jaiswal 48 of 40 took India's total to 95 in the 24th over, where Karun Nair was out of a nasty delivery, short pitch one, chin music, and he could not avoid his bat, taking a handle of the bat and into the second slip where Harry Brooks took a comfortable catch, and he was out for 31 of 50 balls, hitting 5-4. The third wicket fell at 161. The third wicket partnership put on 66 of 131 between captain Shubman Gill and opener Yashasvi Jaiswal. Yashasvi Jaiswal 27 of 41 and Shubman Gill 35 of 90, and that partnership took their total to 161 in the 46th over when they lost their third wicket, and Yashasvi Jaiswal was out 13 runs short of his century. He made 87 of 107 balls, hitting 13 fours, caught by Smith, yes, off the bowling of Ben Stokes, flashing outside off and got an edge and straight to the wicketkeeper, and he was out for 87. While the fourth wicket, yes, the fourth wicket partnership put on another 47 of 90 between Rishabh Pant and Shubman Gill. Rishabh Pant 25 and Shubman Gill 22 in that partnership. And that partnership took India's total beyond 200. And at 208, India lost their fourth wicket. Rishabh Pant, who scored centuries in both the innings of first test match, was out on 25. Shoaib Bashir intelligently bowled different length with different variety, different pace, and deceive him. He tried to clear the long on boundary, but could not successfully done this, and he was out at long on. Crawley took the catch, and he was out for 25 of 42 ball, hitting 1-4 and 1-6. While the fifth wicket at 211, 3 runs later, Nitesh Kumar Reddy, who replaced Sai Sudarshan, was out for just 1. Misjudged the incoming ball from Chris Woakes, which took his off stump, and he was out for 1 of 6 balls. So India were 211 for the loss of 5 wickets in 62nd over. But from there onward, the 99 runs unbroken partnership for the 6th wicket between Ravindra Jadeja and Shubman Gill took India's total to 310 for the loss of 5 wickets at close of first day's play. And in that partnership, Shubman Gill scored 55, while Ravindra Jadeja contributed 41 runs. At the end of the day, Shubman Gill was unbeaten on 114 of 216 balls, hitting 12 fours, his 7th century in Test cricket and 4th against England, while Jadeja was unbeaten on 41 of 67 balls, hitting 5 fours. India batted for 85 overs and scored their runs at a run rate of 3.64 runs. For England, Chris Wokes, 21 overs 6 maiden, 59 runs and 2 wicket. Bryden Carr, 16 overs 2 maiden, 49 runs and 1 wicket. Josh Tonge, 13 overs 66 runs and no wicket. Ben Stokes, 15 overs no maiden, 58 runs and 1 wicket. Shoaib Bashir, 19 overs no maiden, 65 runs and 1 wicket. While Joe Root, 1 over and gave away 8 runs. In the 3 sessions of the day's play, in the first session, 25 overs were bowled and India scored 98 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. In the second session, 26 overs were bowled and India scored 84 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. While in the third session, yes, in the evening session, from 32 overs, India scored 108 runs and have lost 2 wickets. India resist as England steadily pick up wickets. Shubman Gill rose at his 7th century, said it all. He fronted up at the toss to reveal Jasprit Bumrah would be rested for the second test at Edgbaston. Then shortly after 6 p.m., after everyone had broadly agreed India were wrong to leave out their world-class quick when trailing 1-0 to England, Gill ripped off his helmet, pierced the air with a second shriek in 2 weeks, and then, as his custom, bowed to mark his 7th test century. Explaining the decision to rest Bumrah, Gill revealed the India's management felt Lord will offer Bumrah's more than this track. And as he saw out the day, unbeaten on 114, he has at least done his bit to ensure India are not further behind when they head to London next week. At 310 for 5, they are in a position with a lineup that has fewer specialist batsmen. Once again, Jasprit Jaiswal lean into England's bowler, but unlike Gill, could not make it back-to-back centuries, falling as he did for 87. If Gill's first 100 at Headingley announced his arrival as India's test captain, this was one already felt like retaliation to the rigors of it. The news of Bumrah resting came as one of 3 changes that also drew attention. Akashdeep, Nitesh Kumar Reddy and Washington Sundar drafted into the 11 for Sai Sudarshan, Shardul Thakur and Jasprit Bumrah. Ben Stokes' decision to win the toss and bowl for the second consecutive match and under bright sunshine once more was broadly vindicated by a valiant showing from his quicks. Chris Wokes with 2 for 59 was the pick of them. Shubman Gill became just the second Indian captain after Mohammad Azharuddin to score 100 in consecutive matches in England. He is also the third Indian captain after Mohammad Azharuddin in 1990 in New Zealand and England and Virat Kohli in Australia during the 2014 and 15 series to score hundreds in consecutive Sena Test.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.